Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, here at Star Cottage Studio, and Andrew's with me in the background as well.
Howdy.
So if you're here and you're watching, please say hello. Let us know that you're here. Even if you're rewatching, please let us know. We like to know you're here. We like to know who watches. It's always fun. We get to learn your names. We get to learn who you are. We'd love to chat with you. Yeah, today was a whirlwind of a day.
It always is.
It always is, but today really, because I think it's because I was on the roof today, everybody.
The roof.
The roof. Roof. Don't raise the roof. William's on it.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. So we, what did we do today?
There was a windstorm.
There was a big windstorm, and Andrew noticed that there was a tree branch down on our roof here at Star Cottage Studio, and it looked at first when I looked around the corner like a little tree branch, and then he said it was so big he couldn't move it. So then I said, okay, let's get the ladder. Then I got the ladder and I went up on the roof. It was not a little tree branch, y'all.
Like a tree.
It was like a tree. Like if you took like, you know, a normal sized kind of apple tree and stood that up, that's about as tall as it was. Hello from very wet Johannesburg, South Africa. Hello.
Wow.
You're coming up as Facebook user, so unfortunately I don't know who you are, but thank you for watching.
That's awesome.
I know. I love to see people from all over the world. It's more fun that way. Get everyone together, right? Bonnie says, hello, William. Hope you were doing well. We hope you're doing well, Bonnie. Hope everything is going well for you. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Amanda. Things are going pretty well here. So I was on the roof, and there was not one tree branch, which is pretty much, it was a tree limb. It was a very large tree limb that could have been its own tree. So I managed to get that off the roof. And then there were like 3 other large branches on the roof. So I had to inspect everything for any holes. We have a metal roof, but you never know because that one, they were heavy. They were heavy.
I can't move them by myself.
Andrew could not move them. I got them, but they kept getting caught up in the gutters, which made it harder. And then pushing them off the roof and getting them off the roof, I was worried about breaking the window. Because not the kind of broken I was worried about.
So one window is broken.
Which one?
Over on the side.
Why?
I don't know.
It's always been broken?
Yeah.
Oh. I was worried about, though, when I pushed the big limb off that it was going to spin, and because there's a window right underneath it.
Oh, my window.
Your window over there.
Don't break my window.
I know. That's the one I meant. So.
The other one's fine. It's already smashed up already.
So I don't think I knew that. I know this one is like a gunshot through our window over here.
It is a gunshot.
So.
Luckily, that's before we moved in.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like we got
targeted, like our car got keyed.
Yeah,
so we I got the roof cleaned up. There were tons and tons of branches and little debris. So
we started cleaning the yard, but
yeah, I pushed most of the stuff down into the yard. So we got to clean up the yard yet, but we didn't have enough time to do that again. Let's see. Before that, I took a few trips here and a few trips to the store. You know, our life is a little bit crazy busy most of the time. So we are still unpacking from our show in early December.
And we have to start packing for the next show.
Yes, we do. So
we're going to do a dry setup early.
Early, he said. He's looking at me like this.
Because we waited until the day we had to leave.
Try and do the setup,
and it made it nightmare time to set
so
up.
We don't want to have a nightmare time again.
No, I want easy breezy, pots of peasy. No, it took an hour and a half to figure out.
It's true.
The what you call it, tablecloth situation.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it would take that long, but we had to fold it, cut it, tape it.
Yeah, because we decided to use a different tablecloth than we have used in every other show. So we took the whole roll, the whole bolt of fabric, which was just barely not quite enough. Oh, from Johannesburg, it's Anita Assad. Thank you for joining us, Anita. So she is with us today. Hello. Amanda says, how is everyone? Everyone preparing for Ice Armageddon? Well,
we can't do it.
Oh, I know. We just...
Sorry. No, thank you.
We deny. We decline that offer.
Unfortunately, our schedules are busy.
I was up, my pants are a mess because I was up on the roof and also cleaning out the gutters because the gutters were completely full of ice. And I got it all cleaned except the part where it goes down in, was caked with ice down through. So it's going to take a thawing for that to happen. I was out there picking it out with a stick. It didn't work.
Probably make it work.
Go get your heat gun, Andrew. Heat it up.
Get flashbacks to that one winter.
Yeah, we were out. We lived in an apartment above a garage, and one winter it got so cold that our water lines froze, and even the garage was generally heated, but it was not enough. And so we were out there with hair dryers trying to unthaw our lines. Luckily, we could at least see them from going in the garage and looking up. They were at least there. They weren't hidden. But yeah, we were defrosting our lines with hair dryers one year. Menda says, how is everyone? Oh, I said that already. Marianne says, good afternoon on this frigid afternoon from Edmonton. Frigid, I bet. Today it was so nice. It was like 40 degrees here and sunny. So
that means I got the pendants.
Andrew got the rainbow pendants all done, coated up, ready to go. Not quite all done. There's one more step that he has to take. And then they'll be...
says he likes them the way they are, though.
I do. Andrew likes matte things. So
I don't like it. I like satin.
So when we do like prints of his artwork, they generally are done in matte. Sometimes
see our Christmas cards, William.
I'm sure they're in matte.
Correct.
I like regular photographs. Like photographs used to come glossy. I guess you could get them in satin too. My grandmother had some that done that way. But yeah, so yeah, we have. He's going to matte them up or satinize them instead of leaving them glossy. So that's the last step, and then they're done. But I like them the way they are. I think the colors show through really well this way. But I'm sure they'll be fine the other way too.
I just leave it.
Norma says, hello, everyone. Let's see. Amanda says, oh my, Marianne, what is your temperature? Is it hideous? Marianne says, it is -30. I don't know what you're saying. Celsius, WC, -41. What's WC? Oh, wind chill, -41. So -30. Yeah, I know. That's what I keep thinking. Water cloud. I'm like, how does that? -30 Celsius. That's cold. That's very cold.
Yeah.
I know. Because I don't know how it goes in the negatives, but I know like 30 Celsius is like 90 degrees. So it can't be -90 for sure, but I don't know how it goes back in the negatives.
Who knows? She's in Canada.
I know. Suzanne says we need to skirt our house tomorrow. Yikes.
I don't know what that entails.
Marianne says, I keep asking all 3 cats to sit on me. Only Civ cooperates. Julie says, hello from Western Washington. 27 degrees here this afternoon. We're at 34 right now.
Other Julie?
The cold, Julie Liston. But the cold is coming.
Where's other Julie?
I see Julie Liston so far. Suzanne says, taking plastic and wrapping the house where it is raised. Yeah, skirting is, that's tough work, generally.
We used to do that in Florida because our house was an old wooden Orange Grove house.
Yeah. My mom has skirting around her. She had a pre-built home, and she had giant concrete post poured, and then the house sits on that, and then they're skirting around it, I think.
We have to do new skirting on our porch here.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking terrible. Makes it easy when we have to climb
Facebook
underneath.
user says, hello, William Jones from Columbus, Texas. Nice, thank you. Wait, is your name William Jones or you're saying hello, William Jones? If you're William Jones, I'm William Jones too. That would be weird. That'd be crazy.
That's not that weird.
It's not that weird. It's like the most common name in the world, practically.
Okay, John Smith.
I know. Teresa says, tomorrow and Friday, it will be in the 40s, but Christmas Eve and Day will be 25 degrees here on Long Island. We're going to be at 7 degrees, I think, on Christmas Eve, at least.
I'm not leaving the house.
Andrew says he's not leaving.
Just so y'all know.
Norma says, here in Kentucky, we're supposed to drop from 47 in rain on Thursday to -3 in snow overnight into Friday.
What? We were just there.
I know, that's crazy.
It was so nice, too.
You're too far south to be -3. That's insane.
Some of them roads, I don't know how y'all gonna do it. It was over the hill and through the dales.
I know. The part of Kentucky we were in, it was like carved out of the mountain. There was just enough, like, the roads go through, and that's about it.
And there's like all these signs, 1 car lane.
Yeah.
Like,
Amanda says it's not too cold here. We get rain tomorrow, then flash freeze on Friday. Fun times. Fun times. Facebook user says, hello, Andrew.
Hi.
Suzanne says it's not supposed to ice here. That's good. Marion says, I think I would rather have my weather, Amanda. Yeah, that flash freezing, the rain and freezing is not good.
My weather is nice.
Oh, it's Stacia from Facebook. Hello.
Howdy.
Hello. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a while.
She watched the replay, yes.
I don't always see who watches the replays. Marion says, I have several John Smith ancestors. We probably all do, right? Norma says, I can't remember the last time we had below 0 here. That's crazy. Kentucky, below 0. Robin says, hi, gang. Bonnie says, I had to put gas in the car and it was freezing. I bet. It's cold everywhere. It's cold. Amanda's asking Norma, do you have furnaces in Kentucky? Yeah, like southern places don't always have the stuff ready for this kind of cold, right? Robin says, we get 70 degrees through Christmas. Where are you at, Robin? 70 degrees? Robin Gwynn?
Oh, she's in Arizona.
Arizona.
It
That's
was her
still
birthday, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was that her birthday just recently?
I don't know, was it?
Happy birthday.
Stacia says, I haven't seen you all in a while. Tempe. She's in Tempe. Okay.
So she got some candy.
Hmm?
Robin got some candy.
Got some candy?
I think that's what she's getting. There's like a booth and like a display in some store that her husband wanted to go to.
On the 12th, she said was her birthday. Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday.
What's today?
Today's the 21, the 21st. Vanessa says it's going to be single digits here in Dallas tomorrow and Friday.
Oh boy. Somebody tried to play me and try to tell me that it wasn't going to get cold for Christmas. I was like, uh-huh.
Robin says Bass Pro.
That's right.
Bass Pro. All right. So today, y'all, we're starting to get ready, kind of gearing ourselves up as much as you possibly can for inventory. We do that at the beginning of the year, and we have to do our online store inventory. So I was going through boxes of inventory and looking at things, and I came across a bunch of gemstones that I can't even possibly know how they're still here. I was like, these prices are crazy good because a lot of these are from pre-pandemic, or if not pre-pandemic, when the pandemic was happening, but Cynthia went to Tucson and got us outrageously good deals on things because no one was buying, so they were selling cheap. So I heard
that wasn't the way it was this past year.
No, and everyone said the prices have gone up.
I'm kind of horrified of what we may or may not find this year.
Norma says, yes, we do get cold in the winter normally and need furnaces, but it's usually in the 20s and 30s.
Even in Hawaii, it's cold at night.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But that was like when we were in Arizona and all the lines started busting and everything because they're
Dude,
not used to that.
terrible.
Yeah, one year we were in Tucson and it got so cold, coldest in like 50 or 75 years or something in Tucson. And all the infrastructure, the water lines and sewage lines started bursting because they weren't buried deep enough to be that cold.
Mm-hmm. Also, all the hotels were all booked up for the Gems show, so people couldn't even go and stay
Couldn't
in the
leave their house to
hotel.
stay in the hotels if their house was. And people had fountains. You'd see water fountains actually completely frozen.
I was like, I'm used to, except it was kind of neat because it was like frozen in midair.
Yeah, they were like they were going, but they were just completely frozen.
Well, like stalactites. I was like, what?
Tori says 30 here, going down to 23 tonight, 9 on Friday night. Suzanne says New Orleans just can't handle these temps. I feel so sorry for the homeless who live in tents. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I feel bad for people. Robin says, that was the year I went to Hawaii. I said I'd fly when hell froze over. My son said it did. It's crazy, right?
Isn't there a hell? Like a town called Hell?
Hell somewhere.
Is it in Arizona or Texas?
I think there's one here in Pennsylvania, too.
It's somewhere. And I was like,
hell froze over.
I think I probably wouldn't live there.
Amanda says, Vancouver, Canada doesn't get snow, and they have some, and it's chaos. Vancouver doesn't get snow. It sounds like
because it's in a rainforest.
I feel like it would get. I feel like that's just. I don't know. I guess I just think Canada gets snow most of the time.
It's like Seattle.
Marianne says we have people who try to live in tents here by choice.
Yeah, there's a couple around here too. And I was like, do what?
Vanessa says I've been to hell somewhere in the Caribbean. Marianne says probably several hells. Probably.
Why would you choose that for the name?
I know.
Also, if it's that many towns and have the same name, you probably get your mail mixed up.
All right, so today we're going to look at some gemstones that even we forgot we had, and they are beautiful. So maybe you missed them in the online store. Some of these I really, really, really want to take better pictures of too, because some of the pictures do not do them justice. So we'll see if I get to that point or not. But what I'm going to do is each one of these generally has a 4-digit skew. And I'm going to give you that skew. You can plug that skew right into the online store search and pull each one of these up. So if you see something you like, just go to our online store, and I'm going to pop that up right here, allegorygallery.com. Use the 4-digit skew that I give you and add it to your cart. It's that easy. And hopefully some of you really like these. Tomorrow, we got some new gemstones, y'all. Got some new ones, but I don't have them in the system yet. I don't have them ready to go for you today.
We just got a little bit.
We just got a few, not a lot, but you know, like to sprinkle a little bit here and there when we can.
I got a deal.
Andrew got a little deal. So we got a few, not tons, but we're going to show you.
We broke.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of money at all.
It's going to be, how'd they call it? Sad Time Christmas? Was it Hard Candy Christmas? I'm gonna play that song.
I don't know that song.
It's a sad song where people cry because
during
Christmas. Suffering.
Yeah, that's like me. So we perfect. And then I think Andrew is working on maybe some little lots for y'all tomorrow. So we're gonna do a few gemstones because we just got a few. But so don't get too excited, but get a little excited.
Get as excited as you want.
Right.
And that's what's going to bring you joy this holiday season.
Right.
Go for it.
So we're going to put those in the online store. We're going to have little lots tomorrow.
I'm pulling these from my private.
Andrew's rummaging through his private stash because we ain't got a lot of money to buy new stuff.
But also, like, there are things that's like onesies and twosies and stuff
that he's never going to use.
I got what I wanted out of it, basically. Here you go. You can show that one. Like that one, isn't that neat?
This is like a little wavy gravy.
Isn't that cool though?
So that's going to be in one of the lots tomorrow. Maybe. Here you go.
That's a type of jasper.
So we're going to do that tomorrow. You know what? Also, I was thinking about this. I was watching / listening to Andrew's talk yesterday.
What was it? And I got nervous.
You got nervous. So he was talking about how some of y'all may like the talk and some of y'all may not like the talk. So I was thinking maybe what I'll do for my lives when I'm talking is I will set 2 times. We do this for some of the meetings that we have. So maybe we'll set 2 different times. We'll go live at 5, and from like 5 to 5:30, 5:45, we'll do the talk. And then we will set a hard time that we will show the stuff. And I think maybe that might help. So we won't cancel anything out. We don't have to give up the talk. We don't have to, give up showing anything. But for those of you who may want to skip the talking, we'll go live at 5 for the talk, and then maybe live at 5:45 or something like that for the whatever we're going to show that day. And then that way, people who are like, yeah, I don't really, but also you'll know where to fast forward to if you're rewatching and you just want to get to the stuff. It'll always be at like 5:45 or whatever's in the description of that video. So I was thinking that maybe that would be a way for people to, if you don't like all the talking and you don't want to sit through all the talking, and because right now you kind of have to guess when we're going to do or watch the replay later. So maybe we'll set in the description of each video a hard set time. It might be like 5:45. We'll sit here and talk, or maybe 5:30. We'll sit and talk for a half hour. And then we know when that time hits, it's time to look at the stuff. And then if we have more to talk about after that, we can do it after. But I think that's a fair way. That just kind of popped in my head as I was listening to Andrew talk about it yesterday. And I think that's kind of a fair way and an easy way for us to change things up a little bit so that you all that love the talk, because I know a lot of you out here do, but I think we may be missing some people who tune in and they're like, are they ever going to get to the actual products?
Land the plane.
I know, that land the plane, because some people are like that. I am a little bit like that, honestly. I like watching our friends and stuff, but if it's a new person, somebody that I'm just tuning in for the first time, and it takes them, Andrew was talking about the recipes, when you look at them and you have to wade through the life story and to get to the two-line recipe. I understand that. And so when I'm dealing with new people or trying to get to know someone like through YouTube or Instagram, and they talk and you never get to the point, I understand that. So we may be, losing some people that way. So I think setting 2 times for the lives, live at 5, live at 5:30.
What do they think?
What do y'all think? Most of y'all
listen to y'all.
Most of you, I know. The thing is the people who don't like the talk aren't here because they're not listening to the talk. But I don't see.
They might have a new idea.
Yeah, if you have another idea, that would be great too.
Maybe we'll have a social club.
But I think, yeah, we could do that. But I'm never going to stop talking at the beginning of these. That's the thing.
Part of the reason why we started talking at the beginning of them, because I've watched some of our old videos, and we just jump right into the things. And part of it is we're waiting for people to trickle in.
Yeah. But now it's just such a thing that
we'll go an hour.
I think it would be shocking to just jump right in. Hello, everyone. We're here. Let's go. And not get to, chat with y'all. That'd be weird. Even if we had another time that was a social hour.
No foreplay.
No foreplay. Right to the main event. So I think that's what we're going to do, at least for mine. I don't know. Andrew's is a little bit different.
I'll do what I want.
Andrew will do what he wants, and he may do it more times a week, he said.
Maybe.
So
we'll see.
But that's, we'll see. We'll see.
You never know.
But Trace says, we appreciate your time to chat and show your offerings. Thank you. The chat builds friendship, says Anita. It's true. Own, you're coming up as yourself. Good. You must have hit that link. Thank you. Marion says, foreplay is necessary.
product.
I think
so.
I do also think that it is. And so I don't want to lose it, but I also, want people who don't care about that and just want to see the goods to
We had
know.
somebody, I'm not going to say whose name it is, but they reamed us out so hard for talking more and not show the beads already. And I was like, I remember your name. And you were talking about your twin son's birthday over and over.
Robin says the Talk became so important during COVID for so many people. It's true. I do believe that. And I still think that. It's not over. And, I personally like chatting. I like talking with you all before these. I worry that if we started some kind of social hour that it would kind of fade away a little bit. So I still like taking this time to chat with you all. Suzanne says there are people who do that, jump right in, and I don't listen or buy from them. And I get it. And it's different for different people. And we know y'all like it because y'all sit through it every day with us, and we appreciate that.
Well, some people do the hard sell, and I'm not a hard
Yeah, we're not a hard sell type of people.
Like, I feel like so pressured.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is just divide it up a little bit. That'll give us our time to chat. And then for those of you who don't necessarily like that, at least you'll know when to tune in, that we'll be getting right to the good stuff. And then we can chat more at the end if we run out of time in the beginning and we have to start showing stuff, because I said 5:45 or 5:30. And then at the end, y'all can stay and chat with me some more if you want. So that's, I think, good. Christine DeLeo, thank you for joining us, says, I think a balance sounds great. Susan says, Robin, so true. Teresa says, Suzanne, me neither. Suzanne says, I also like the fact that if I or anyone asks a question, it gets answered. Some others just cherry pick the questions from their friends. Yeah, we try our best to chat with y'all. Now, I do have to say, if we had like 300 people watching and asking questions, that may not be the case. I mean, we'd still try, but it just depends on the amount of people watching, how many people we can chat with, or we might end up chatting and never getting to show you anything. That could be a thing too.
GBE Day, I don't chat as much.
Yeah, GBE Day, we have to get right to it when we're in the TGBE.
We have a fixed time slot.
Yeah, very fixed, very set. So we have to jump right in and get to it.
300 people watching.
Yeah, and we can't answer everybody, but Andrew is very good about going back afterwards and tries to, until Facebook shuts him down for commenting too much. Mm-hmm. But we do try, and if you saw my email yesterday or the post that we made, the blog post, community is super important to us, and you all who watch regularly know that. And that's, selling stuff without creating a community is not fun. And
we just wouldn't do this.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to us. So we don't want to lose the talk in the beginning, but I think there are people that would rather be like, let's just get to it. Let's look at what you've got. And so we'll set 2 times, I think, and we'll start doing that maybe. Susan says, it's nice to be able to communicate with other makers and creatives. Yeah, and y'all can chat with each other on here. It's great. Bonnie says,
like
it's a balance for sure. Marianne says, I do think it might be a great idea to change up the format. Facebook user says, I enjoy chatting with you, William. Thank you. Thank you all. Hello, Harry. Terry is tuned in. Let's see here. Terry says the blog post was great, William. Thank you. Yeah, we just want people to know that we're here for them. A lot of people are missing that personal touch, and you only get that, oftentimes with small businesses and small bead stores. And, I know a lot of people don't have them anymore around them. So we're here for you. And, you can't maybe stop into the store, but this is, I think, very close to just as good, because you get to know us. We answer your questions. We talk to you on here. We chat with each other. And
the creative make-alongs definitely make it more.
Yeah, the creative make-alongs definitely add to that as well. So That's what we wanted to make sure people know about us, is that's what we're about. It's not about selling. I mean, it is. It has to be, because it's what we do to fund everything. But it's selling with a heart, and selling with, a genuine, kind of feeling to it. Vanessa says, I like that you talk to everyone. Other sellers have their favorites, and it's really a turnoff. So I enjoyed chatting with you guys. Thank you.
Who is it?
Don't name people. Don't
Just
call people
go
out.
ahead and PM me or DM me. Let me know who's being not nice.
Vanessa says, oh, it's a good thing I cannot make it into the store. My pocketbook would be in trouble. Well, I know you've been on the online store recently, so thank you.
Who's the favorite?
Teresa says, I like the Patreon message too.
What was it?
Which Patreon message? What's Andrew been doing?
I don't know. I talked about the windstorm.
Susan says, starting to recover from my COVID booster. It always hits me hard. But having full-fledged COVID is so much worse.
I'm supposed to get that this week.
Yeah, Andrew's working on his booster to head to Tucson. Yeah, the boosters generally...
Like our third booster.
The booster hits Andrew pretty hard sometimes. It hits me for I get like a 24-hour period, or actually usually it's a few hours. And I'm feeling really bad, and then I get knocked out of it. But COVID took me out for 12 days, so it is definitely much worse.
COVID, I had it less time than you did.
You had it the same.
No, I got better quicker than you did.
You also got sick first.
Wow.
Your days were shortened, but
Don't worry about it.
He got sick 2 or 3 days before me and got better 2 or 3 days before me. So it was the same amount of time, just shifted. Time shifted. You also missed a trip to Pittsburgh with all of us because you were sick.
I wasn't feeling good anyway.
Okay.
So,
all right, Andrew.
Sure, William. Shame me on TV.
You said it, not me. Let's see. Fran says, Vanessa, mine too. My husband would have a fit. Oh, that was Nancy saying, I always enjoy chatting with you. Thank you. Everyone's coming up as Facebook user. StreamYard must be resetting some things. So you got to go in and hit that link again. Let's see here. Susan says, Vanessa, the online store and lives does that to me, right? Hopefully, y'all, we don't want to sink anybody. That's not the point either, but we thank you for your support. Amanda says, I'm getting the booster next week. There's Diane. Fran says, y'all crack me up. Suzanne says, Amanda, I felt under the weather for a few hours. Yeah, I usually get a few hours with the booster, and then that's it.
What?
It's usually like around midnight to about 5 a.m. I'm like shivering and cold.
That's like a 3-day thing.
I was literally uncontrollably shaking from shivering. I was so cold. I had layers on, and I'm still shivering. And then it went away at like 6 a.m. It was gone. Andrew gets it for like 3 days when he gets the booster.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So he has to get it well before time to go.
Yeah, because it's off to work.
He got stuff to do.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out about getting ready for Tucson, y'all.
He's stressed. We're all stressed.
We're supposed to, I was like, oh, I can just go and send this off. And then I checked the bank account. I was like, I guess I'm not sending this off. So, yeah.
No.
So maybe a little bit 11 hands at home, y'all. Everything's going to be like handmade. Or how they call it, homemade, where there's like the signs on the side of the road.
For the homemade jams. Amanda says, that's good. The regular shots took me out for a day or two. That's what they do to Andrew too. All right. Well, let's jump in and look at some stuff. We got here today, if you're just tuning in, we have Gemstones. We're starting to work on going through and getting things ready for inventory for the beginning of the year. And we were looking through gemstone boxes, and we found stuff. These are all in the online store, but maybe you missed them, or maybe the photos were like, maybe they don't look so great.
Yeah, I looked at the photos, and some of them, I was like, that's not the same.
Some of them, the colors are washed out. We didn't have the right light box. We didn't have,
You didn't take these ones.
I didn't take most of these. We had some help come in and take some, but not the greatest photos. The white balance isn't right, so the colors aren't right. So we're going to show them to you, give you the SKUs. There are 4-digit codes on each one, and you can plug those 4-digit codes into the search bar in the online store, and they'll pop right up for you. So if you want to add them to your cart. All right. Teresa says, my husband was exposed to COVID at work, so he had to quarantine from me. He has had the second booster. I can't have the booster because I'm allergic to the vaccine. Yikes. That's crazy. All of them?
Who is that?
Teresa.
Oh.
That's awful. Oh,
Yeah.
we're getting some. Let me. Oops. Don't do that. I got to block this user. Why does it keep tapping on it? I'm trying to block it. It keeps putting it up for everyone to see. We had some spam in there. So I got rid of that, hopefully.
Even when we're sick, we sleep in different rooms.
Sometimes.
Because we know we don't want to spread it.
Yeah.
We don't even sleep with the cats.
No, when we had COVID, we had to lock the cats out because cats can get COVID from humans apparently. So we had to be very careful about that, especially Barnaby with his lung issues. Nancy says 2023 is heading toward my freedom to support you with orders again. At least that's what the orders from the judge. Divorce at 70 years sucks. Well, I know you're going through a lot, and that has to be awful. But I can't wait till you're free.
Who is that?
Nancy.
It's her birthday today.
Is it your birthday today, Nancy? I haven't looked at Facebook to see birthdays today.
I only see them sometimes.
Well, happy birthday if it's your birthday.
You know, the person who has the least grasp of time is the person also who has the birthday for the TGBE.
Yeah, you do.
I was like, how did I volunteer myself for this job?
Andrew always announces the birthdays in the TGBE.
Of the presenter.
Oh, there's Anissa. There you are. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
We announce it for the presenters.
For the presenters. Yeah, not everybody who is in the TGBE. It'd just be every day.
Every day.
Fran is allergic also. I don't know anyone. You are both. You and Teresa are the first ones I've heard being allergic to it that I know, kind of personally.
What's inside of it that you're allergic to?
I don't know.
There's one that somebody couldn't eat eggs, and so they couldn't have one of their shots. I can't remember what that one.
Diane says, I have a picture of a sign that said homemade bread. Cracks me up every time I see it. Right?
They used to have that along 30 and 22. There was one, and I was like, do they really? Is this like on purpose? I was like, do they know that people
They're
look
just
for them
doing
homemade
it,
signs?
right?
Or
Anissa says, private dating what? Susan says, Allegory Gallery isn't a dating app, right? Yeah, every time I tried to hit it's this tiny little 3 dots that I can hit to block a user, and every time I went to hit it, it put like this. It would put your name up. My fingers are too big to hit that. Or my phone's too small.
If you want.
Do we want to be a dating app?
I could do matchmaker. I'm really good at it.
Andrew's going to do matchmaking for all of you out there who need it.
Read your single time profiles. Give you advice.
Amanda says, yes, pets can get it, sadly. Yes, they can. Nancy says, it is my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Hopefully next year will be even happier, right? Once everything is done.
Burn some sage.
Burn some sage, he says. Sandra's with us. Hello, I made it, but I'm late. It's okay. You just missed most of the talk. You can go back and watch that if you want. It's Nancy's birthday, though, today, so wish her a happy birthday out there. Let's see here. Everyone's saying happy birthday, happy birthday. Fran says, I'm on oxygen now due to vaccine reactions. Yikes.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I never heard that one. Hopefully you get better.
I know. Hopefully you can get off that.
That's like why you take the vaccine.
I know. Try to take it so you don't have to do that with COVID. Susan says matchmaking would be another revenue stream. Right? Just get Andrew the matchmaker out here.
Let me add it.
Add it to the list, Andrew.
I will. Maybe that's the news store.
The news store is going to be a matchmaker service. instead of a contemporary jewelry gallery.
Yeah.
There's just gonna be Andrew sitting in there at a desk waiting for people to come in for his matchmaking service.
You single?
You single? Let me get your
Like a man
details.
or a
Let's get your deets.
I can see it now. You know what? I'd probably be good at it. But the thing is that a lot of our the ladies that would come in the store that were single time, they're straight, and I was like, I don't know that many straight dudes. So
Yeah.
single.
Straight men don't often hang out with all the gay guys at the store.
Mm-hmm.
We have one that comes into classes. He's looking.
Oh,
Don, you gotta find someone for Don.
Not to out you, but
he was saying that. He's like, I want to meet people.
here you go.
There you go.
He'll put his contact info in the chat.
Right.
Anybody looking for available gentlemen in the Ligonier area?
There you go.
Who also has an appreciation for jewelry making.
Right. Make you some nice jewelry.
They can make it together.
There you go.
Like a ghost.
Like pottery, but not.
Somebody can stand over you seductively and rub your hands while you're trying to work.
No.
I was like, if it wasn't Patrick Swayze without clothes on, it'd be a different story.
Right.
Let's call the true. If that was somebody else, they'd be like, excuse me, what you think you're doing? I'm working here.
Some other ghost.
Back up over here. He wasn't dead at the time, was he?
Yeah, I thought that was the whole point.
Nah, because they were like doing it.
I don't remember that.
That wasn't Whoopi Goldberg got possessed. That was later, I thought.
I don't remember. I thought that was during the time. I didn't think they weren't both people then.
I think it was when they were people.
Oh, I don't remember. See? Who knows? Donna's laughing. All right, everybody. Anissa says, my eyes are tearing. Stop, guys. Good. We like y'all happy. Stay happy. Marion says he was dead. That's what I thought. It was the whole point, is that she could feel him again.
When y'all have to rewatch this.
Andrew's gonna fight with everybody.
She was working on it's in the very beginning of the movie, and she's trying to work on her pot, and then they start like grappling each other.
Bonnie says, I met a ghost yesterday at the antique store with my friend. We both witnessed it. That's crazy.
Did they try and make out with you?
I believe it can be possible. I've never seen one, though. So, Cher says hello. Thank you for joining us.
I don't know.
Maybe it did happen in the beginning, and that was like a callback when he was a ghost.
Yeah, because then Oda Mae Brown was trying to get up on it, and then everybody was all like, what is happening? And then he gets knocked out.
Yes, Nancy, we're talking about Ghost, the movie.
When he's sliding that penny up in the door, y'all. My mom let me skip school to watch that. That was our
your private moment together.
Mother-son bonding experience. We watched this in the movie theater. Nobody else knew about it. I was allowed to talk about it.
Once she saw what went on.
Wow, no, before and after, we weren't allowed to tell.
It was special time, spending quality time together.
To be watching Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze grope each other. And then we got the VHS.
Now everyone's saying great. Robin says great movie. Everybody's going to be watching Ghost tonight.
We got the VHS, and let's just say that was well watched. Oh my gosh, that's one of my most funny moments in the movie. Girl, what you done did to your head?
Bonnie says, this was my first encounter. Christmas bulbs actually move forward and then back on the shelf. Harry says, we have 2 ghosts in our house, both benign. Donna says, I had a couple of weird things happen in my house after my mom died. I do believe in ghosts and hauntings. My mom believes that her parents, my grandparents, do flash lights at her sometimes, which I don't doubt. Susie says, I have seen the ghosts of animals. Grandmother told her that people shouldn't talk about them.
What if it's Patrick Swayze though?
Anissa says, my friend stayed in a haunted house.
Hey, if you like haunted houses, Pennsylvania is creepy AF, y'all. You can have all kinds.
Robin says, I love me some Sam Elliott, so it's Roadhouse for me. Yummy.
Mm.
Diane says, I was told there was a ghost in my house, but I can't see it.
I would not doubt if there's a ghost in our house because
our cats, all of them,
they all stare at the stair.
When we had all four, they would all stare at the same time at the stairway. And I was like, I don't know what y'all are seeing. And then when we were, when my nephew was young, they say sometimes young children can see it. He pointed at the ceiling and said, policeman. And so he saw something he felt in our house. And there was, across the street from us, a policeman who committed suicide, I guess, is the story. So maybe he used to visit our house. Who knows?
Mm. And then Gilbert, he tries to open the door. Like he has this thing where he knows like if something's gonna open, so he'll paw at it. And sometimes he's trying to open a door, and I was like, "There's no door there. There's no door there."
Yeah, I think he's trying to get somewhere. All right, everyone, let's start looking. I turned the camera around. You're all gonna get bored. Let's start looking. Where's my penny?
Let's creep him out.
Where's my penny? Did you use it for the pictures the other day?
You gonna show my thing I made yesterday or what?
I'm gonna show these.
Nah, wait.
Tell him, Andrew.
You tell it. I made that yesterday, y'all.
How's it look?
Perfect.
So if you missed Andrew's demo yesterday, the 22 of y'all watching with us, if you missed Andrew's demo yesterday, be sure to go back and take a look. He made this.
I was going to do variation, but I have time, y'all.
He made this. So
I like it.
It's cool.
That's cool.
If you want to learn how to make things like that, tune in yesterday. Go watch the replay. Not now, but after this video.
Apparently, I got a theme, y'all. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. What do y'all think?
Sparkly pearls is the theme.
I guess. I can't quit you.
Francis, Andrew, that turned out way cool.
Y'all like it?
Let's see what else is going on. Norma says, my ex-husband lived in a haunted house when we were dating. I was there once when soap flew across the bathroom. That's not a benign ghost.
Well, when we were growing up, we lived in an old Orange Grove house, and I had this TV, and it was not the clicker kind of TV where, you sit on the remote and it accidentally turns on kind of clicker. Our TV is one of those ones that had a knob, and you had to pull it out to turn on the TV, and sometimes that would flick on and off, and there's no way you can fake that.
No. Oh, I just turned the heat up a little bit. Everybody's getting chilly on my feet. Let's see here. Diane says, Jessie and Wally bark at stuff for no reason sometimes, but Jessie's almost 15, so it could be her vision. And hearing going, I'm pretty sure Wally barks at his reflection. Donna says, my dad smoked a lot before he passed, and every now and then I can smell cigarette smoke. And Amanda says, I went on a haunted walk this summer. It was awesome. Nice. Okay, everybody, I showed these a little bit before. Andrew took them away from y'all.
You got a teaser thing.
Right? So look at these. Look how big these are. Look how big these are. I don't know what size they are.
It's got the juice, yo.
These are 14 millimeter aquamarine rounds. These are nice. And there are 2 strands available.
I can't believe it.
I know. These are another one. They look washed out, I think, in the photo.
Imagine these with some gold pearls.
Some gold faceted pearls.
Nah, with this leaf shape, y'all. The little leaf shape.
The
You don't
leaves.
think?
Andrew loves that leaf shape.
I know. I can't quit you.
So
In
these
gold.
these are SKU 4746. 4746. These are aquamarine 14 millimeter. I know they're big for a lot of people, maybe, but they are beautiful. Look at them. Look at them.
They're big, but you don't have to use them all.
No.
You can use like a couple or one even.
Mm-hmm.
Make that money back.
So this one, we have 2 strands of these available. They're in the online store, 4746. If you type that into the online store here at allegorygallery.com, you can pull them right up. They're $120 a strand.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, these are more. Yeah, these are more expensive because they are gorgeous and very nice quality. But I also think the picture does not do them justice. So a lot of these I'm going to try maybe at some point and get pictures of again.
Aquamarine also, you don't see that kind of color or clarity.
No, like some of these are have very nice clear spots in them. Beautiful translucency.
They love y'all.
These are really, really beautiful. So if you're looking for nice aquamarine, it's in the online store. 4746 is the SKU. You can type that into the online store, pull them right up, and check them out. $120 a strand. And if I can get the bag sealed, we'll move on to the next. Now here's something that some of y'all have been buying recently.
What is it?
These are black opals.
I love black opal.
These are the black opal pebbles. And I really should have another light to shine on these, but these are beautiful black opal pebbles. And I've had a few orders come through for these recently, these pebbles especially. And I think these are just amazing. Like you can see, even in this light, you can see a lot of the flash, like here, over here, over here. A lot of that flash happening, even in this low light. Imagine them in the sunlight. So we have a number of strands of these, and they're already made into necklaces. I actually took one for myself in the faceted style, and I wear it when I go out places. And it's a nice length to layer with other things. But, and this says turn on the aught light. It's across the room.
I'm working on it.
Andrew's working on it. We have like,
it gets dark in here in the winter.
we have a bazillion outlets, and somehow we never have enough outlets.
I don't know.
And we have like 100 lights on the roof, but it's never enough. Never enough.
Who's got a greatest showman right now?
So Andrew's trying to get us another light. We have our studio lights up here, which is what illuminates me and most of what we do.
Hold up. Let me try to find the right outlet so that I don't trip over it. Because that's in my walkway.
He's looking, y'all.
It's happening.
It's happening. I'll move the light over here. You gonna use the blackout light or the white one?
The black.
Big lit light.
Who's ready? No light. We are.
We are. We've been ready. We sat through 45 minutes of talk to be ready.
Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Did that help?
Did that help at all? Maybe a little.
On the screen, did that help? It's time to get new bulbs, y'all.
Yeah, the bulb is a little bit weak.
Did that help? That didn't help nothing. Boy, gee golly.
Boy, gee golly. All that work. That's an aught light too. I don't understand. It's like it's so dark in here that it like steals the light. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
You got that dark wood.
Marion says a teensy bit.
You need to paint everything white.
I know. I'm seeing a lot more flash in these actually right now. Because if I turn this off, yeah, you see a lot more with this.
Can you see it now?
Can you see me now?
Can you see it now? Here. We're going to thunder strike y'all.
Extra power.
I would do both, but
I was going to say, I thought you were going to do both.
I want to do both. Does that help?
I don't know. I think the other one may be better. That's not bringing out the flash as much as the other one was.
Let me think about this.
Well, let's put the other one back in while you think about it. Because I think that one's better. Let's lighten them up a little bit. Harry said, I can see lots in either light. I think this light does the best for now. We're going to try and get both lights going. But these are beautiful. They're only $60 a strand, which for black opals, I think is a super good deal. We got these in Tucson when nobody was buying anything, so we got a good deal on each one. And I think they're gorgeous. If you look at 4617 as the skew, 4617. And I will say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 strands. Once 8 strands are gone, that's it. That's it. That's all we're going to have. Now, we do have some of the faceted ones available. I'm not sure what their skew is. It's probably one higher than that or one lower than that, somewhere around there. But I don't have those right now. But beautiful strands of black opal. 4617. Grab them now. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Didn't reach.
Didn't reach. Oh,
Ooh.
you have more extension cords in the stairway in a bag under the stairs. I saw them the other day, and there are some with multiple plugs. It just hit me. It's in the door on the left on the stairs. Okay, everybody. Next up. These, boy, I think these are only $13? Is that what I wrote down? Oh, excuse me. Ooh, thank you. So these are Jasper rounds. They're approximately 8mm Jasper rounds. I have a lot of them, and I think they're only $13. 4752 is the skew. 4752. And these are so pretty. I don't know why we still have a lot of these. Maybe the picture's bad. I can't remember. But these are Jasper rounds. Thank you. Susan says, oh, happy winter solstice, everyone. Yes, happy winter solstice. The last short day, right? I think we get longer now. Did you find the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I didn't realize that light was in there, too.
It wasn't.
Oh. So happy winter solstice, everyone. We're going to get longer days from now on. I'm excited about that.
All right.
I know. Today felt long sunlight. I don't know why. I guess maybe it was because it was sunny today.
You got up earlier.
And here, these are Jasper. Beautiful, beautiful Jasper. If you type skew 4752 into the online store, I think these are only $13 a strand. I have a whole hank here. Let's sell some of these. You want some? Go get some. 4752. 4752. Andrew's giving us more and more and more light.
All right. I'm going to do my best, y'all. That does not look sturdy.
They are beautiful strands. So here they are. Buy some of these, y'all. I might move some of these into the physical store because I'm sure people in classes would love these.
I think they're one of the things you have to see to appreciate.
Right?
Or maybe I'm just making it better.
Marianne says the sun actually stands still for a couple more days or gets slightly shorter. There you go, Marianne, ruining all my good times.
What?
No. it just means to me, at least, it's going to start happening very soon. And I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that. You know, I was diagnosed with SAD as a kid. Sandra, these are 8mm. I was diagnosed with SAD as a kid, seasonal affective disorder, and I kind of just ignored it most of my life. But I know, but sometimes I have to remind myself that yes, I was actually diagnosed with this, and I probably shouldn't ignore it. Marion says it'll get noticeably longer around December 31st. So the new year, when we are having an in-store New Year's Eve party. An in-store New Year's Eve party. So if you're local and you're watching this, and you want to hang out with us, New Year's Eve, we're going to have fun times in the store. It's a potluck pajama party. You can bring games, you can bring your projects to work on.
We're gonna need a new pajamas.
I know, gotta make some money for some new pajamas at least. Boy, Andrew's like lighting it up.
It's gonna be like day. And it didn't seem to help.
That helped a little bit.
Did it?
It did. I could see it when it turned on.
Now look how dirty that thing is, that belt. Oh, yo.
So these here are gray agate.
No, there's a beauty to candlelight.
Gray agate. And these are these little barrel / lantern cuts. They're faceted. It's just a pretty kind of light colored stone. It's SKU 4712, and they're $25 a strand only. These are old prices again, everybody. So $25 a strand for that cut is beautiful. That's a good price. This is a lovely stone. It's just a simple stone. It's just a gray agate, and $25 a strand. 3 strands available. Some of these I might move into the physical store if they don't start selling, because we could use some inventory there, some change up of inventory there for our class people. But if you grab them now, they'll still be in the online store for now. 4712. They do look white, Sandra. They call it gray agate because I guess maybe agate doesn't get white or it's off-white. They're almost a blue, really. In real life, they're kind of a light, they're a whitish blue. Let's call it that. Whitish blue color. Get these out. Ooh, these are nice. I forgot about these. These are green garnet. Green garnet faceted rounds. Oh, I guess the picture maybe doesn't do these justice. Look at that. Bonnie says, perfect winter solstice stone. The gray agate. Yeah, that would be great, right? So this is green garnet. Faceted green garnet rounds at 10mm. 10mm. You can see them on here. Look at that sparkle. Look at that beautiful shine. The sparkle is something you never get really in photos. Andrew's bringing mirrors now. I'm going to reflect some more light. So these are beautiful green garnet 10mm faceted rounds. Let me give you a closer look at some of these.
I don't know why people don't like green garnet.
Sandra says they look fun.
I love green garnet.
Anissa says, have not seen it in years. Beautiful green garnet. That is available. Those are $45 a strand only. For that quality, that's a good price. We jumped at the chance to buy those. $45 a strand. Bonnie says, reminds me of spring, a mossy stone. Yes.
There is some mossy stones out in the woods.
Yes. So there are those. Like I said, these are all things that are in the online store. If you search 4749, I don't know if I gave you that SKU, 4749 for these. 4749. You search for those. You will see. Look at how beautiful. I just love these. Okay. $4749. You'll get those. Those will pop right up in the online store. You can add them to your cart, and we'll send them right out to you. By the way, shipping for Christmas is over, just so y'all know, if you didn't already know. I'm sure you probably already knew. But that's done. Nothing more. Unless you're local, you can pick it up. We can have it ready for you. Even then, it's getting close to the end times. I'm trying to get this bag closed there neatly in this tiny little bag. Oh, I do like these too. Who doesn't like gem quality chrysoprase?
I love it.
Gem quality chrysoprase.
Sign me up.
One strand is a little bit more, has more variation to it. Darker greens, lighter greens. And then this strand has more, and they're all slightly graduated. This one may be more graduated, it has more of the larger ones. This has more smaller ones on it. Has this one big one on there.
William is a new nickname, y'all.
What's my new nickname?
Bruiser.
Bruiser.
We met somebody and they were like, he's a real bruiser, isn't he?
Because I lifted something heavy, y'all. I did it again today. I lifted the heavy thing.
If you're on our Patreon, you know what it is.
See? Andrew posted about it.
On Patreon.
On Patreon only so far. Bonnie says, I wish I could purchase. My husband has to have an echocardiogram tomorrow and we have to pay bills. We get it. We get it. These will be here later as well, I'm sure, unless somebody buys them all today. So
new stuff.
This stuff has been in the online store for over a year, everybody, most of this. So, you know, I just want to show it to you because I forgot about them, didn't realize we still had them, and you may have not seen them or forgot about them too. These are only $45 a strand.
I think it's one of those things where we'll show a ton of stuff, and then sometimes it's overwhelming, or people can only afford so much, or the time of the year is not right.
Yeah, or you don't need that color for your project right now.
And then all of a sudden, you see it again with fresh eyes.
So there we have 2 strands of this gem quality chrysoprase at $45 a strand. SKU is 4639. 4639. You plug that in, you can see it in the online store right away. 4639. Susan says, if I were going, I'd wear some fancy pajamas, sparkly shoulder duster earrings, and elegant slippers, sipping some bubbly, like a character from a classic movie. Nice.
Like
Wish you could come.
Girls.
Wish you could come.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. Did they do that? I don't think they did that.
All their clothes look like that. I was like, are they wearing pajamas?
Okay. Next up, we only have 1 strand of this left. And it's hard to see on camera because they're small. They're little pebbles. But these are sapphires, everybody. Little, beautiful sapphires. Sandra, the chrysoprase looks like different sizes. Yes, they are 2 different size strands, kind of. We put them all together in the online store. They were originally, you could see the tags. They were in the physical store. If you want one over the other, put it in the notes section of your order if you're ordering. Otherwise, we will just select one for you. This is tiny, beautiful, almost translucent sapphires. Look at those. I don't know if any of this light is helping that. Marianne says Blanche would have done it for sure. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for tuning in today.
Used to wear some pretty wild things too.
Yeah.
We forget.
And sometimes they wore the same things and had fights about it.
Go to the gym.
They bought all that stuff at the gym.
That's hilarious.
I know.
I wear it.
So these are, I have 1 strand of these available. These are $89. And these are 1 strand of sapphire pebbles. Beautiful sapphire pebbles. You can see the shine on them, even though they're little pebbles. Sandra says sapphires are stunning. These are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 1 strand left. We actually reduced the price on these a little bit. We actually reduced the price on these. So they're $89 now. They were, I think, 105. So we thought, let's give you a little break on some of these. All right, next up, we have some more beautiful. Oh, did I give you the SKU on that? 5275 on the sapphires. 5275. All right, next up, aquamarine 7mm rounds. Aquamarine 7mm rounds. Yeah, this light is much better than what I'm used to seeing when I do it at the store.
Oh, not in the dark.
Not in the dark. So
Then,
seven.
Like, one day we'll change the light in the back.
Even that doesn't really help.
I think it would help more than you think.
If we put actually 4 bulbs in every light, that would really work too.
Yeah, that would.
They've
help.
only ever been 2 since we rented the place.
I wonder if there's a reason why.
I don't know. That's what I'm a little bit like.
Like, I don't want to blow the system.
I know, it's so
in the middle of a taxi.
weirdly wired. So these are aquamarine 7mm rounds. SKU is 4738. 4738. We have 2 strands of them. These are really pretty, and honestly, these are $25 a strand, I think. So,
Huh?
yeah,
What?
yeah. So, unless I wrote it down wrong.
I thought you stopped drinking one.
So these are 4738 aquamarine 7mm rounds. Unless I plugged in the right one. Marion says maybe bad ballast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The building that we rent is a little bit. It's a nice space, but our electricity goes into a 1 breaker box in the neighbor's basement, our neighboring vendor, and then the other part of our electricity goes into a breaker box in the other neighbor's breaker box. So,
well, it used to be a house. And
yeah,
it
it's
got
been
chopped up and got added on, divided up.
Yeah. I didn't rate the price on these.
What?
I know. I think they're 18 each.
Ooh, those are nice.
I know. I didn't write anything on these. These, I believe, are Amazonite.
That's in the online store?
Think so. 5274. I don't know why I didn't write anything down on 5274. These are large hole strands. Large hole Amazonite. 5274. Andrew's looking it up.
22.
$22. $22. So $22 a strand. That large hole sometimes is a bit more. So these are nice large hole. You can see the size of the string going through them. And so we have a number of these available. I think there are 6 of them available, which is crazy. But these are beautiful Amazonite. 5274. Probably the picture was not great to show these.
If I make gemstone mixes tomorrow, will people want that?
Did you hear that, everybody? Andrew's asking if he makes gemstone mixes. You mean like the luxury bead blends?
Yeah, like this Tiger's Eye one.
Like the Tiger Eye one? Would you all want that?
I can't make a lot because I like my stuff.
If he made a few of them, would you all like that? I guess is the question. So that was Amazonite 5274. By the way, it was 8mm faceted, large hole, 8-inch strands. All right, $22 a strand. Ooh, I love these too. Oh, so nice. So nice. Smoky quartz, which you don't think so much of.
I love smoky quartz. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sandra says interested. Marianne says sounds enticing. Teresa says I would buy a luxury bead blend. So this is smoky quartz. These are large faceted, simple cut nuggets. Suzanne says, I'd like that, but have no discretionary money until next payday. Diane says, it would depend on if I have money, but I like the idea. Fran says, I would like it. So these are, I think my camera's a little too low, because by the time I get it here, it feels like it's not focusing right. So these are beautiful, beautiful smoky quartz. Look at those. I love these so much. I love this shape. I love these stones. Sometimes you get smoky quartz and it looks like maybe it's smoky quartz, maybe it's clear quartz. There is no question with these. And these are $21 a strand, 5268. 5268. 2 strands available only. 5268 in the online store. You don't have to send me emails for these. They're already in the online store. Just going through some inventory that's there in case you're just tuning in that we forgot about, that you may not have seen.
I think it's always good to get fresh eyes.
I do too. I do too. Even for us. Andrew goes through his hoard once in a while.
You mean every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Anissa says, how much for the blend is the question. I would also buy some of the seed beads in the basket on the floor in store. Oh, the vintage seed beads. Those are in the online store, some of them. We have vintage seed beads in the online store too. So make sure you check Anissa.
What color you want?
Andrew's got lots of vintage seed beads. I think Anissa's been asking about, ever since you mentioned, somebody's been asking, a few people.
It's her, but don't worry about mine. But
So
what color you like?
we have 1 strand of this. This is amethyst, lavender amethyst. It's 3mm faceted rounds, and it's $22 for the strand. These are beautiful lavender amethyst pieces. Beautiful lavender amethyst pieces. We have lots of vintage seed beads in the online store. We added a bunch of them. So if you've not seen that, if you've not searched for vintage seed beads, make sure you do. Because a lot of that stuff, we've put some in the online store now. I don't think I showed them ever on a video. I think I talked about it once.
Are those ones tubed up?
I think they're tubed up, yeah.
If it's tubed up, it's way easier than
Yeah.
if I have to sell off the hang.
Our helper V took pictures of them in a pile and then tubed some up for the online store. So there's beautiful pictures of those, the vintage seed beads.
These are good pictures.
Oh, excuse me. I think the dust from the tree fallings is getting to me. Okay. Did I give you the code for that? 5291. 5291, everybody. If you want the lavender amethyst, only 1 strand available. As long as our counts are right. That's the other thing. Okay. This is some groovy stuff here. If you love labradorite, like who doesn't? Andrew sees them from across the room. Look at those glowing under that light now. Oh boy. These are faceted coins.
They're sparkling at me all.
Or faceted ovals, actually. Look at those shine. These, is that right? Look up 5257, Andrew.
What is that? 5257.
5257. Look at that.
28.
28 a strand. I was like, is that right? Did I write down the right number? Because really, those should be. I know. Those should be in the $30 or $40 range. I guess we got a really good deal on these.
That's that Tucson.
That's the Tucson haul.
From
Look,
that specific time.
$28 a strand, everybody. This is, let me show you a strand. Here's a strand.
There's some blue quality.
Look at that labradorite. $28, and nobody's bought it because nobody can see the flash in the online store. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 strands of it only.
I might
6
need
strands
to
of
get
it.
a helmet, y'all. I'm swooning. I don't want to fall down and knock my head.
Susan
Look
says
at
that
it.
my phone ran out of the battery, so I switched to the closed captioning on the iPad. The closed captioning is inadvertently hilarious.
Well, it's true. I need a helmet because I'm swooning, y'all.
He's going to fall over. He's getting
Look at
tipsy. Look at those.
Busy boy.
$28 a strand. Where are you going to find that for $28 a strand? That quality labradorite, that flash, that shine. At Allegory Gallery. That's where you find it. Your friendly local neighborhood bead store. That's what I'm going to start calling this.
Spider-Man.
Right?
Spider-Man. Maybe you dress up like Spider-Man.
No one wants to see me dress up like Spider-Man.
I request it.
You request it. We have 1 strand of these Herkimer diamonds. Now these are from India. They're not from New York, but they are the same stone. Beautifully done Herkimer diamonds. 1 strand available. It's $35. 4635 is the SKU. 4635 is the SKU. 1 strand of these beautiful Herkimer diamonds left. We did sell a bunch of these. We had a number of them. I remember buying a good number of these. But there's only 1 left. So if you want that, 4635 is the SKU, $35. Herkimer diamonds from India. Susan says, very pretty. I love them, right? Get them in the online store, put the SKU in, add it to your cart, get ready to check out because there's only a few of each of these generally. Whoops. Knocking things over.
You told them no combined shipping too, right?
We always combine shipping.
I know, but just for anybody who forgot.
We do our best. Sometimes that's why orders take a little while because Barb is looking like crazy, going through invoices, going through Andrew's personal invoices, going through the online store, going through emails. It takes a lot, but we get everything done. Next up. Michelle asks, is this all online? Yes, it's all at allegorygallery.com. I'm giving you the SKUs. You can type those SKUs into the online store search field and pull each one of these up. These are already online, ready to go. We're going through inventory. I just have an online order come in. Thank you so much, whoever that was. We appreciate that.
I want it to bing.
I know, it doesn't bing when it's during a live.
I like it to bing though.
I know, when I'm in the store. The one at the store just binged. I can guarantee that.
I love that. It's like an angel gets its wings.
I know. We had a nice order come in yesterday. We've had a few nice orders come in yesterday. We've been having a rough time. We're not, we've not been shy about saying that, bank accounts are getting low. I almost cried because we had a nice order come in. I was like, oh, thank goodness, this is going to help us get through the weekend. Well, the week. So I'm already thinking we're at the weekend. It's only Wednesday. But we appreciate all of it. Michelle says, we get paid Friday. Might grab something. Please do. Please do. Teresa says, I got a refund on shipping today. That means your order is shipped out. You can place as many orders as you want. Our online store and our inventory system, we're going to bill you shipping generally almost for every order because it's easier to get that done and get the bill to you so you can pay it and get things moving. And then Barb goes through and gathers everything that you've gotten, puts it into one order, boxes it up or bags it up if it's in an envelope, and weighs it out. So everything is done. We bill you only for the shipping that we pay. So we refund everything else. We refund everything else except for what we pay. We make no money on shipping. So that's how it all works out. Michelle says, it's been a stressful week. It has. It has. Marianne says, it wasn't me, but I did buy some silk. Thank you. These are beautiful rose quartz.
Yeah, every order adds up.
Every order means a lot to us because you could go with anyone, and we know that. These are 10-inch strands approximately of rose quartz nuggets. They are faceted nuggets. And These are natural. These are not dyed, everybody. These are natural rose quartz. I actually have a third strand. Let me show you the last strand too. You'll get one of these if you order. Oops, that one's about falling off the end. I got to tie that back up. Here they are. Beautiful rose quartz. And normally rose quartz doesn't come through on the screen very well. These are so nice. I'm actually seeing pink on the screen, on my screen. So, you know, that's probably also because of all the nice lights we have now. But these are beautiful. If you want any of these, the SKU is 5276 and they're only $18 a strand. 5276, $18 a strand. Now I've got to rebag these up. I don't know what I did with the other bags. Huh. Let's just bag them all in one bag. They don't need to be in separate bags. 5276 for the rose quartz. Yeah, it's been tough times here, y'all. Tough times. We appreciate all your orders. Somebody did a big order for Beat in the New Year, which really helped. They got their stuff together to get through all of January. So we appreciate that. And we're glad that y'all are playing along for Beat in the New Year.
That'll be fun.
It will be very fun. So these here are Ethiopian opals. Small Ethiopian opals. They say $60, but actually I think we have them on sale right now in the online store for $50 for y'all. Like I said, we modified some of these little prices just before we went live, just to give you an extra little deal. So these are Ethiopian opals in this yellow color. And if the light hits right, you'll see them flash. I don't know if you're seeing much or not. There was one. There's a flash. Because of the way they are, the light has to hit them just at the right. There's one flashing because of this cut. But these are beautiful. One strand left. I know we got a bunch of these. We're down to this last strand of Ethiopian opal. And this is $50. It is SKU 4612. 4612. You can get that in the online store. Just type that in. There's one strand left for somebody to buy if you'd like. $50 down from $60. Teresa says, oh, go ahead. I said, Teresa said, just wanted to say that I love the calendar for January and that it has links to merchandise. Thank you. I worked hard on that. You do not know how many of those versions of that calendar I had to make to actually get one that worked.
And then plus me.
Plus you what?
I was like, ah.
Yeah, Andrew changed a few things.
I was like, I don't like the phrasing of that. Can you change that? And he was like, I just finished this.
So I went and changed it. But every time I put a link in, I couldn't modify the text. So once the link was in, if I had to modify the text, I had to scrap the whole thing and start over and put all the links back in again.
Can you say it like this?
So
This
that's
sounds nicer.
That's what that's what happened. So I'm glad you appreciate it, Teresa. There are links in that downloadable PDF. You can get that from our blog. There's a blog post about Bead in the New Year. January's calendar is up, and it has links if we supply something. Some of those things we don't supply. Some of those things you don't need supplies. But if we have it, it's in the calendar, and you can link to it. January 20th has a link to our Zoom, our Creative Make-Along on Zoom. So once that happens, you can click right in your calendar, and it automatically will take you to the Zoom waiting room. Michelle says, yes, love how the calendar is. Thank you. Diane says, it would be nice to be organized enough to get my stuff planned for Bead in the new year, right?
Some folks are doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting organized for it.
Me, I kind of just root around.
He does that with everything, pretty much.
But unless it's something I know I don't have.
Yeah. Andrew has a lot.
Huh?
Andrew has a lot.
Dude, I've been collecting.
Now here is something. Oh. Wow. This is, wow. Holy moly. I thought these were going to be more expensive. Okay. This is 4741. These are rubies and sapphires. And Nissa, you don't need the link to the group page. If you're talking about Bead in the New Year, if you go to our blog, allegorygallery.com, go to the blog tab. You'll see a blog about it, and the link should be in there for it. Link should be in there for it. Amanda says, is Andrew making something right now?
Kind of.
He might be making some gemstone mixes.
Don't worry about it.
Who
It's
knows?
actually for February.
He's planning in advance, everyone.
Dude, I've been planning. My whiteboard is full.
His whiteboard is full. So these are
I just
two
need a team to do everything.
these are two strands of rubies and sapphires, which they're the same stone, just different colors. But you get corundum stone. But you get all the colors. Look at this. You get some blues, you get some yellows, you get some grays, you get some of that red, the pink. These are rubies and sapphires. Beautiful. Like these are so nice. So nice.
Corundum stones are one of the hardest stones. And so they hold sparkle.
They hold sparkle, but these are also just beautiful samples of those stones. Nice color in each one. You know, like sometimes you get the stones a little lighter on one side or darker on the other. These are cut really well, that each stone is pretty dang uniform. So I have two strands of these. These are rubies and sapphires. 4741 is the SKU. They're $125 a strand only. These should be more. These should be more. I originally wrote on my notes, I have the notes from these, I had $180 on these. So I didn't use that $180. I put them down to $125. That's a good deal. And this says put them in the mix. That would make the mix pretty expensive.
All right, you don't want to
He says you want super luxury. We're gonna have to make a new category: super luxury bead blend.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
But you know what? To make these mixes is expensive anyways. If you imagine it, if you think about it, so sometimes we'll put maybe 20 strands of something, and if each strand costs $10, there you go.
Yep. They get expensive. Now these, oh, these are so fun. These are rutilated quartz. Rutilated quartz, shorty strands. Some of these are much bigger. That one is much bigger than all the others.
You can cut it off and give it to me.
No, the one strand. He says, I'll just take the whole strand then.
For me.
For you. So these are rutilated quartz. They have beautiful rutilation in there. Almost each rutiles. Beautiful in there. And they give you that goldeny color inside of the quartz. Like, look at this, the big one. That one, ooh, that's nice. That's nice. So these are rutilated quartz, $30 each, 4616. 4616. You can see, when I put them all together, you can see that they're goldeny in color. Like sometimes one at a time, even these you still see it. But when you really grab them together, look at that golden color that you see coming through from the rutilation. Or rutiles. Rutiles. There you go. And if you want the big one specifically, unless Andrew's going to take it, you can put in your notes on the order form when you order if you want these. If you want the big one, you can just say, want the big one. And we'll give you the big one. Same price as all the others.
You may have to wrestle
I'm just going to wrestle you for that big one. Are y'all enjoying these or y'all bored? Hopefully you like these. Hopefully you're enjoying this. We still have a pizza left.
What? That's not enough.
One pizza is not enough.
I could make Indian food, maybe.
Ooh, that'd be good. Let's do that.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
He says, nah.
That's a lot of work.
Michelle is enjoying. France is all good. Right here we have some black gold Amazonite. These are.
It makes me think of that song about Michelle Pfeiffer. White gold.
Oh, white gold. Yeah, Michelle fight white gold. Yeah, I don't know what that song is. But these are, I believe these are coated in some way. They have a little coating to them. I don't know what you call that coating. It's not, well, maybe it is AB actually. Just on here, it's harder to tell. But beautifully done black gold Amazonite rondelles. These are faceted rondelles. $28, and it's 5265 is the SKU.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Amanda says Bruno Mars.
That's Michelle Pfeiffer's strand.
Jermaine says, I'm enjoying it because it's really hard to get a good taste of beads on the website. Yeah, you know, we used to do videos of every single bead, but I didn't know if people actually watched them. When I looked, because they're stored on YouTube, so I can see the views, and people were not watching the videos. So, and it,
all that extra time and energy.
Yeah, that takes a lot, y'all, to get the right lighting to film a video, and then nobody watches it. They just look at the pictures.
And then edit it, and then compress it.
And then upload it and make sure it's private, and then get the link once it's, you have to wait. YouTube doesn't give you the link right away, so you have to wait for it to process. It was a thing, a whole thing. It delayed us getting things online. I was really happy that we could do videos in the listings, but then it just became so time consuming. But yeah, nobody was watching them. So that's why we do these lives, right? These are just as good. So these are, yeah, they are better. We actually get to talk to you. These are 5265 black gold Amazonite faceted rondelles. I think they're 8 by 5 millimeters is what I have noted here. These are nice. These are large strands. These are like 15.5-inch strands. These are like almost old style, full size. You don't see that much anymore. Most people are going to about a 14-inch strand and calling it a full strand. Or lots of spacers. That's a thing.
I got one and I'm like, oh, this is a full strand. The spacers is 2 inches. I said, there's 8 stones on this. It's not full strand. There's a shorty strand.
Marion says, definitely better this way. Michelle says, best way to sell to us. Lives are fun. Good. I'm glad you enjoy them. Next up, I have one strand of these. I don't know if you can see that. These are opals, regular opals. They are slightly graduated. Look at that clearness, that quality. This is already made into a necklace like the other opals we got. You can either just wear it this way or you can take it apart.
That chain's sterling, by the way.
Yeah, these are sterling. So even if you take it apart, keep them.
I know. Somebody was like, oh, I threw them in the trash. I said, take that out.
Those are sterling chain and sterling lobster claw.
They are like, I thought that was just cheapy. I said, take it back out.
So these are beautiful. They shine like, I don't know if you're seeing them because I can't get it any closer to the camera. But these shine bright.
Like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
Whose song was that?
Shine bright like a diamond. Rihanna. So these are beautiful. They're only $90 for the strand, which the quality on these is good for $90. 4620. 4620 is the SKU in the online store. Just go to allegorygallery.com. In the search field, put in 4620. This will pop right up.
Didn't she come out with a new one lately?
I don't know. You know I don't listen to the new people.
Well,
unless it's like Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles.
I'm at this concert. They showed the pictures and talking to the people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they were being annoying, so I understand.
Says I'd have done the same thing, really.
Sass them twice.
Sass them twice. You see that one? I think it was the 1975. Is that a band? Is that the real band? He was on stage singing, and some woman was holding up a sign that said, "I want you to be my first kiss." And he did it, but first he asked her for her ID. He checked her ID. And then before he kissed her, he says, "Are you ready?" and asked for consent. And people apparently got angry about all this. Wow. And I was like, he's doing what everyone has said you're supposed to do these days, right? And what is right to do.
Also, don't go to jail, yo.
Right? That's what they said.
Why do you need to be a pedo?
Right? I guess she was 22, but she looked much younger.
She never had a kiss.
She never had a kiss. I don't know. So a bunch of people were like, I can't believe that's so. And I'm like, what is the problem? And then a lot of people, of course, were sticking up and saying, well, if he wouldn't have done that and you would have found out, bad times.
Does it hurt them? No.
I know, exactly.
Mind your business.
And she got what she wanted. She was happy about it.
Yeah, you see her complaining? Did you see her up in there?
Right. So this one has.
Somebody went to a drag show and they're like, oh, I can't believe it. I said, do you have to go? No.
Diane says, I mean, he could have just said no, right? Could have, but she got her wish. This one has one little broken stone on it. But this is Awahi Opal. Awahi Opal. Beautiful color in this. This is, I believe, where the tag, $65. One strand available. One strand available. There's another order from the online store. Thank you so much, whoever that was. What's that?
When people go and boss somebody else about what they're going to do and not do.
I know. That was $65 for this, and it is 4629. 4629. Fran says he was protecting himself. Good for him, right? And her, like asking for consent, even though she said she wanted it. He's going to make sure when he gets up to her that she's still okay with it. Yeah, it was really good. Jermaine says, I just picked up the little opal strand. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. This is a Awahi Blue Opal, $65. It is 4629. And I'm going to plug in my phone because we have more to do tonight. And if I don't, it's going to be dead.
Well, I know there's not going to get killed.
Who?
Them people.
Them people.
I guarantee you.
Okay, we have one strand of this available. These are exquisite little tourmaline nuggets. Just beautiful. These are nice, clear, nice quality on these. You go everywhere from black tourmaline, you got the pink, you got the yellow, you got the green, you got a little bit of that blue in there, the indicolite that Andrew loves so much.
Pick that one up for me.
Says, let me keep that one. All the colors of the tourmaline. I love the yellow tourmaline right there. Look at that. There's one strand of these available. It is $4634, $30. $4634, $30. And again, remember, we combine orders. So if, like for this, there's only one strand, and Jermaine got the opal that there was only one strand, you can go into the online store, buy it, check out. We will combine your shipping and refund you shipping later. So now I understand if you don't have the amount to keep paying shipping over and over. I get that. But we will refund you in the end whatever is overdue. We don't make money on shipping. So if you order multiple times, we'll combine it, weigh it out. We'll take what we're charged, and then we'll give you the rest back. So that way you secure it, is what I'm trying to say. If you're like, I want that strand, you can order it. Lock it down, as Andrew said. Lock it down. Because putting it in your cart does not stop other people from buying it. Our online store does not work that way. We've had friends whose online stores work that way, and people go in and fill up their carts and then never check out.
Our big cartel used to be like that.
Yeah, when you put and that's what people would do. They'd put it in there and they'd save it for themselves, but it didn't allow anyone else to buy it.
And that there were people who would go in mercenary style when somebody would do a launch. And for whatever reason, they would hog up all the stuff.
Whoa.
So nobody could get it. And then after the sale was over, then they would delete their cart.
Yeah. Doesn't that make you crazy? That makes me crazy.
I was like, I don't know if you can find out who that was. I would.
They would be banned. Huh? They would be banned so hard.
More than banned. stay close enough, it's going to be trumpet.
Andrew says they have a little something to talk about.
Correct. We will course correct this nonsense.
So if you put it in your online store cart, that does not ban anyone else from buying it. So if you want to lock something down, as Andrew says, check out and we will refund your shipping. All right, next up. Sorry, I was just getting these together. We have, oh, look at these. Look at, that's like joy. That's like joy.
To the world.
Right? These are kyanite pebbles, everybody. Beautiful blue kyanite pebbles. I have 4 strands available in the online store, none in the physical store. We should split some of these up. But these are amazing. These are $60 a strand only. They come on that sterling silver chain and lobster claw. If you want to just wear them like that, buy yourself a little gift, buy someone else a gift for $60. You can also take them apart and use them at that price. Take them apart and use them. But these are smooth kyanite ovals, and they are graduated as well. That's 1 strand, $60 only. 4625 is the SKU. 4625 is the SKU. And I just, they look so good.
You know, those strands are good because sometimes you can be tricksy. Like I have a necklace to wear of my own at when we did the handmade arcade.
We both grabbed a strand of those opals.
And then just put it
right on.
But also put a pendant on it, and it took less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, Andrew added a pendant.
It would be like 1 minute necklace.
Right. And they're not quite choker on us anyway. On me, I thought it was going to be a choker. I kind of wanted a choker, but they're actually a little bit longer than that.
They're popular amongst the dudes now.
Yeah. Yeah, we had guys buying after we started wearing them, the guys were buying some of the faceted opals.
Well, this one dude, he walked by and the sun came out after it had been dark and gray, and it hit them opals and it lit up like Christmas, and his eyes started to sparkle.
Right.
And he hemmed and hawed over that, and
he even went away. He even went away and came back.
His wife was making fun of him because he was so bewitched. And then he came back at the end. And
without her.
I could not.
He said, I looked all around. He said, and this is what I want.
It did its job.
Right? So these are graduated kyanite ovals, smooth ovals, $60 a strand only. Where are you going to find something like that? You see that all the time? No. We are in this business. We don't see that all the time. $60 a strand, 4625. Just had another order come in. Thank you so much, whoever that was.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Now here is a strand that on the online store, I guarantee you, looks like poop.
Oh no.
We're not going to start poop talk, but we are.
Who started it, y'all?
Andrew's like, it wasn't me.
Who said the P word?
But these, I looked at the picture today and I said, well, it's a no wonder nobody wants to buy that because they're $120 coming up. And with that picture, I wouldn't pay $120 for them either. But if you see them in person, dun dun, these are emeralds, graduated emeralds. 1 strand left.
Ooh.
I know.
What's that one? They had the giant emerald and the bunny rabbit.
Huh?
Romancing the Stone? That's not like that, though.
Beautiful strand of graduated emeralds. Amanda says, William started it. Jermaine's like, I'm shocked William started the poop talk.
He broke the seal, y'all.
Let's not go any further. It was the only thing I could think of that really gave you the idea of how bad this picture is in the online store. This is 4638. Go to Allegory, just all of you, go to allegorygallery.com, type in 4638, and tell me if this doesn't look bad on there.
What, William?
Like poop, y'all. Like poop.
Like what? Who? He said it, y'all. Sarah, because he said she's making fun of me because I talk about the poop hole situation at the cottage. So, and Abby was talking about her collection of fossilized poop, and her kids were like, "What? She has a collection of poop?" And so, being the nice, benevolent person that I am, I made a special order of fossilized poop, one for each of her children.
So this is...
I got a holiday card, y'all.
This is emerald. This is graduated emeralds, one strand. It's on the sterling chain and sterling lobster claw already. If you cut those off, which you can, because maybe you just want to use these in some earrings or, you know. Sandra says, wow, the video is so much better. She went to look, right? So she says, no, it doesn't look like that in the online picture. I know, right?
Like what?
It doesn't look beautiful like this in the online picture. So this is 4638. It is $120 for the strand. That's an awesome price for emerald that big, that colorful, and that chunky. And you get them graduated, so you can steal a few up here for earrings and still use a few down here for a pendant or something.
Ooh, there's that one.
There's one that shines like.
Go pick that
there's
one
this
off.
one.
No.
He says no. Where is it? Where is it, Andrew?
Go find it for me.
Where is it, Andrew? He's looking. He's looking over my shoulder, everybody.
Taking a break. They look good, y'all.
I know. So they're one strand only. We have $120.
Just so y'all know.
Marianne says it doesn't look that good, but I would be very worried if my poop was that color, right?
I know,
One time. Oh boy.
I went to this Irish festival.
I don't know how these are this price.
I don't want to shock y'all, but apparently food coloring in that amount of quantity.
Food coloring in that quantity. What in the world did I do? Did you just take them?
What is it? The cheddar? Leave these apart. Huh? Do it. There we go.
There's an old weight tag stuck on them. That doesn't make any sense here. Okay. Look at those, everybody. I'm amazed at the price on these. I don't even know what to say. This is aquamarine. That beautiful blue aquamarine. It has a little bit of lighter blue. Look at that really dark one on that one. These are a faceted barrel shape. These are only $32 a strand.
What?
$32 a strand. I don't even know what's the SKU. 4668. 4668.
You'd be tripping.
I think they're only 32. If I wrote it down right, 4668.
Dyslexia now? Backwards?
Well, it'd be 23 the other way, so I don't know.
No. Upside down?
Just got another order. Thank you so much. You don't know how much it means to us right now because, like I said, I was looking at the bottom of the bank account the other day. It was scary.
Yeah, then you started stressing me out.
Andrew can't handle the talk, but I live with it every day.
I was like, let's go. It's like Blue House on the Prairie.
He doesn't watch that.
We're going to have to sell William's hair for wigs.
Amanda says, stay clear of blue slushies.
I know, right?
Susan says, I like the faceted barrel shape. Me too. These are gorgeous. I kind of like it's hard for me to pick my favorite because I love this blue one on here, but I really love when there's a little hint of that orangey red with aquamarine. But I also love this dark gray blue one and this blue one right here. So I think both strands are gorgeous. Only $32. I think that's right. 4668. You can plug that into the online store here at allegorygallery.com. And if somebody doesn't just buy both of these quick, I'd be amazed. That's a good price. I'm always tempted to raise prices and stuff like that, but we use the formula that we use. Marianne says, I bought those labs. Thank you. Thank you. Those were nice. I saw you eyeing those and commenting about them. I was wondering if you were going to grab some. It stuck in your mind. Couldn't let it go. That happens to me with a lot of stuff.
I have tabs open for all my siren songs, y'all. And one day there will be a reckoning. And it will be a good day, a joyous day. A joyous day. Full of reveling in wonder.
Reveling in wonder. Okay, up next, rose quartz. These are graduated smooth rondelles. These don't look as pink on my camera as they do in person. That's normal. These are, though, a very light rose quartz. They are very light. There's a hint of that rose color. You can see it a little better when I mash them up like this, maybe.
Did you show that dark one?
Which dark one?
The dark rose quartz?
I showed some rose quartz that was darker, yeah. Some of that simple cut, I think the simple cut ones.
Well, we didn't know what it was.
Oh, no, I didn't even pull that one over. Because I don't know for sure what it is. So these are 4643. They're $45 a strand. Again, these are ones that are already done on the sterling silver chain and sterling silver lobster claw. So you're getting the sterling silver with that. So that, that's in the price too. Marianne says, I would love those kyanite too, but well, there's a lot of the kyanite. Maybe there'll still be some when you're ready for them. These are $45 a strand. There's only 2 strands available. They are graduated smooth rondelles of rose quartz for $45 a strand. 4643. We're getting toward the end, y'all. Not there yet. Not there yet. These are things that like flew off the shelf when we first got them, and then I think people forgot about them. But these are so nice. These are 10 millimeter multi-strand rounds. Matte too. So look at this. You got some jasper on there. You got, I don't know what the yellow. What's the yellow? Don't know what that would be. Get Andrew over here. It's hard sometimes when they're matte. You got the jasper.
That looks like yellow calcite.
Yellow calcite. You got that beautiful. When do you see that in matte? The tiger eye. Red tiger eye in matte form. What do you think, Andrew? Amazonite? Green calcite? That might be green calcite. It's kind of that look.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
Sodalite. Lapis. And it looks like amethyst. Maybe chevron amethyst. So these are 10 millimeter rounds. I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of them. All the chakra colors. Marianne says, oh heavens, these rose quartz are growing on me, right? I know, it's hard. These are only $24 a strand, y'all. 4783. 4783. Where are you going to get that for $24 a strand these days? I don't know. Maybe you can, but you can get it from us. Quick, easy, matte.
Yeah, all you have to do is take one of each color.
I know.
Ready.
Michelle says the green looks like jade. It could be jade, could be green calcite.
It's because it's matte.
Yeah, it's harder to tell when they're matte.
I'm not going to spit on your beads, y'all.
Yeah, don't spit on the beads, Andy.
Once you did that while I was watching.
You're like, oh, no.
And he was like, that's how you tell it. And I was like, what?
I'm pulling this one strand, y'all, because it's starting to, the end came off. I saw one in the bag. I'm like, why is there one in the bag? Could be a venturine. Could be. But there you go. $24 a strand only for the 10 millimeter. Now, we also have that coming up in a slightly smaller size. You go from 10 millimeter to 8 millimeter. 8 millimeter.
I'm guessing aventurine.
Andrew says he's guessing adventurine.
Final
Amanda says I'd say adventurine. There they are in 8 millimeter, the smaller size. Same stones in a smaller size. Those are in the online store. This smaller size is 4782. What you see is all we've got. 4 strands available. $22 a strand for the smaller size.
Now, aventurine comes in all different colors, but
Green aventurine.
and like a light and not a dark one.
So there these are. Beautiful. I love the matte red tiger eye though.
Because these are aventurine. Don't. Them little bears.
Right? Not part of this show, y'all.
Maybe tomorrow.
So these are cool. You can pick and pull when you need different colors for something, or you can make chakra necklaces or bracelets.
Y'all want that for tomorrow's offering?
What? The bears?
Yeah.
The aventurine bears?
Candy started selling bears, so I kind of feel weird.
Did she?
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
You want to get cut? Cut by Candy?
No. She finally talked to me the other day.
Oh. Oh.
We finally had time together.
Hold on, got another loose.
She's too busy for me all now. This is who are you? Are you my friend?
Are you my friend? Little bears? What? Says Amanda. Need the little bears. Maybe it'll be on tomorrow's show. Green aventurine bears. Unless Andrew decides not to get cut by Candy.
No, don't tell anybody.
This is 47.
We'll sell it, but we just won't tell anybody.
This is 4740, everybody. 4740. This is Russian Amazonite. Little pillows. Faceted little pillows. These are beautiful. 4740. I don't think they look very good in the picture either. But
just to let you know, I've had those little bears for years.
Years. So, Jermaine says, I want to see little bears.
Just don't. Nobody snitch on me.
Don't get snitched on, and you might see them tomorrow in the show.
You know I'll find out.
Andrew will find out. Everybody comes to Andrew when something goes wrong.
They can't wait. It's like, oh, did you hear what I heard about you?
Hear?
I was like, no.
What now? What did you hear?
No. I was like...
Suzanne says, so do I. So this is Russian Amazonite. It's only $58 for the strand, I think. That's a nice, beautiful strand for $58. $58, y'all.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that anymore.
Why?
Because Facebook gets mad at me when I talk about cutting people.
Amanda says, I'll keep quiet. So here we go. $58, one strand of the Russian Amazonite, 4740. Much better looking on this live show than in the pictures. Marianne says, I would never tell Candy.
Is there a wink after that?
I know, right? Okay, what one next? This one? We're down to 2 left, y'all. 2 left. This one, I cannot believe it. I loved every single strand we got like this, and I think this is the last one. This is pink Botswana agate discs. Pink Botswana agate discs. And for some reason, these are only $38 a strand.
I love pink Botswana agate.
Me too.
It makes me think of #1 Ladies Detective Agency. I don't know why. Is it in Botswana?
I don't know. I never did that.
I love that show. You know I do. Alexander McCall, y'all.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Yeah, Maramatswe.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw it.
Yeah, traditionally built.
I never saw it.
She is traditionally built.
Jermaine says, I already bought some from Candy, so I can see and maybe buy with a clear conscience. Sandra says, say what? Great price. I know. This is SKU 4734, pink Botswana agate. Only $38. When these are $38, you know we don't overcharge people because this is worth it. Marianne says, no wink. I keep confidences.
Okay. Of course, this is live. So
Yeah, everybody's going to say, anybody could see it.
Candy could be watching.
If Candy
Probably
watches the
not,
lives.
but-
There we go. 1 strand pink Botswana agate discs, 4734. Sandra's looking at these, it looks like. Gotta beat her. Sandra, sorry. I keep saying Sandra. Sandra. Gotta beat her if you want those. Maybe. Maybe she's got enough.
No.
Never enough.
I love that song. It's my favorite song from the movie.
And the last one tonight. These are some big uns. These are some big uns, everybody. But big and beautiful. We have 2 strands of these. Look at those. Beautifully clear quartz. Large, large nuggets.
Oh, I love those.
I know. I know. So these, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful clear quartz. Sandra says, not me. Having enough, right? Who has enough?
Not me.
Who has enough?
Definitely not.
Suzanne said, they look so nice when strung on the gold Softlex.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, oh my gosh. If you put these in the window, we have a couple of these. I put these in the window and they like Rainbow Nation.
Rainbow
everywhere.
fills your space. So we have these here, and we have them right now at $192. They are not a cheap date, everybody.
But you know what? Price per do this not too bad.
But you know when you see something like this that they're not going to be a cheap date, right? You know
Not
that.
For that.
For that beautiful clarity.
You know what? I've been to rock shops and they sell one for a lot more than what you're gonna pay.
Yeah, these would be like close to about $20 a rock. When you break less than $20 a rock. And for something of this quality and clarity, you're going to pay a little bit more than that anyway in most rock shops.
I saw some stuff on the Instagram where they do that. For one, how do people get 3,000 people watching at one time? I was like, are they getting naked? Like what's happening?
What happens?
And they're just showing rocks.
These are 4754 is the SKU. 4754. These are about 35 millimeter by 22 millimeter on average.
Not to disparage anybody, but I was like,
All right. So those are lovely. You can see right through them. Lovely clarity. Anyway,
the end of that story was they had stuff that was somewhat similar to that, and it was a heck of a lot more.
So there you go. 2 strands available. Oh, looks like one actually fell off of one of these. We'll have to see which one it is. There you go. Andrew says it's mine. It's mine. One of these shorter than the other?
No. They're the exact same length. Yeah. And we don't need to prove it.
He says we don't need to prove it. It did. It came off this one.
Which one? This is a naturally occurring phenomenon.
And more are coming off that one apparently.
They agree each other.
We'll make sure you get the right amount if you purchase any of those. $192 per strand. Really should be more than that, but you know, we give you good deals. All right, that's my show. That's our show. Done. Let me flip the camera around. We got other things to do yet.
No.
I don't want to do them, but we got to do them. But we've got to do them.
Maybe we can make a food though.
Yeah, we do need a food. We do need a food. So
Yeah,
thank you all for
likewise.
tuning in. Thank you for all who've already purchased. If you saw something in that video you like, please use the SKU numbers we give you, put it into the online store here at allegorygallery.com, and buy them. Buy them.
So, do y'all think I should let me pull this up so I make sure I get this right. My options for y'all. So, do you think I should read the new, or I guess they're not new, but they're Dragon books by Naomi Novik, or the Wheel of Time books?
Didn't you read The Wheel of Time?
I read one like 20 years ago, and I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who. We watched this show, and I was like, apparently there's people.
So what do you think you should read, y'all? He's
The
asking.
dragons or the other dragons?
We also have to make our list of books for the book club soon. Everyone's asking me, what are the books?
It's not time yet. That's January is when you find out.
I know,
January
that's
is
what I
going to be a
keep
busy
telling them.
month, you all.
I know, I keep telling everybody.
Anyways, I got like 3 people make suggestions, so
Yeah, we added one more the other day. Yesterday, I think.
somebody recommended one. Didn't mean we added it officially.
No. We got 4 recommendations or something. But
I
if you
got
want to
one
recommend
good
books
one.
for the book club, Inspired by Reading Book Club, go to the book club group on Facebook, Inspired by Reading. And you can recommend books. We have a post up right now that you can recommend books, and we will take those into consideration when we make our list and debut it in January.
We
Right?
used to vote, but I don't
We used to
think-
vote, but we're not going to vote. We're going to decide.
Yeah, because used to we had more active people.
And it's just too much. It's a lot to get people to vote.
Uh-huh.
We can barely get recommendations, let alone asking people to actually vote.
Before, when we were more active, more people did.
So we're gearing it back up again. Fran says, yeah, I want to do that also. Nice. Marianne says, both, of course.
Not at the same time.
Those are long series for each one, right?
I know. That's why I'm on the fence.
He doesn't know which series to start.
I may just have to look at that new Charlene Harris one.
Skip them all.
Serpent of Heaven.
All right, everybody.
I don't know. Sookie Stackhouse, she made a soft spot in my heart. So I may have to do that. But I don't know. Or roll the dice and see what's at the library.
I don't know.
You never know what you're going to get there.
Jermaine's asking, why does Andrew only show his face on Tuesday?
Because I dress like a homeless person.
The rest of the
Wednesday,
week.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
He gets specially dressed for you all.
Yeah, it's called Not Clothes with Holes.
He actually put on jeans yesterday for you all and a nice
You can
t-shirt.
see them.
You couldn't see them, but he had them on. He had them
wear
on.
clothing for you all. Hard pants and all.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you saw anything you like, we hope you'll buy it. That helps us out a ton, especially right now when the holidays weren't as great as we had hoped.
Yeah,
And-
somebody said they wrote an article about how this year was going to be shopocalypse or whatever, and how there's going to be like the biggest shopping day of the universe. I wrote back to them. I said, "Do you want to see my numbers?"
Yeah.
Because I think you must be selling like drugs or something, because I did not experience what you claimed would happen.
Right. No. So we appreciate all of your support. And if you need anything else, remember, we have a ton of stuff. And a lot of it we never even show on the lives that goes into the online store. So we have findings, spacers, Pewdie spacers. We have bead caps, which I forgot that we had in the online store. I was going back through photos the other day. And we have bead caps in there if you need any. We have those vintage seed beads in there. We have sari silk. We have stitched edge silk. We have columnar stitch silk. We have a lot. We have gemstones, of course. We have the full AG fine pewter line.
That's exclusive.
That's exclusive to the online store. We have a ton of check glass in there. Suzanne says the Pewdies, heart, heart, heart. The Pewdies are nice. And remember, in January for Beat in the New Year, you have to use pewter spacers in a different way, in an odd way. That's one of the challenges for Beat in the New Year.
I found some metal-coated plastic spacers. people have interest in that, or they're like?
We have bags of metal coated plastic in the online store too, but not the little spacers. So if you have interest in that, Andrew has those too.
I just saw them.
Michelle says, I need 40 millimeter tube findings. I don't know that we have any of those. We have some tubes, but I don't think they're 40 millimeter.
And what color?
What color are you looking for? Andrew might have it. Let him know. Remember, everybody, I know people a lot of times in these lives send in comments about what you need, but you never follow up with an email. You got to follow up with an email if you want something, and then I can forward it to Andrew to look through his stash.
Yeah, because sometimes it goes into the mind and out.
Yeah, because after this tonight, we're going to be taking pictures of things. We have to go to the store to get some supplies. We have to go eat. So it's best to email us, because after this, we're busy all night long and we forget. So send us an email if you have any requests, and we can look through our stash. Suzanne says, I'll email. I'm looking for acrylic links.
What kind?
What kind? He's asking. You send us an email.
What
Give us
kind?
as much definition.
Like a chain?
You're looking for chain, acrylic chain?
Ooh, boy. Let me just
He's like this. This he says. He's like, I know where this is, kind of.
I kind of like this game. It's kind of like find it now.
Andrew does like to do that. Find it in my mess. He has some acrylic chain. If that's what you're looking for.
Like it, though.
Suzanne says yes. That's what she's looking for. So if you ever have anything, I did that blog post and that email about how we can be your bead store, right? Even if you don't have one around you, we would love to do that for you. But so remember, we do have things that we don't have online. We have things that we do not show you every day in these videos. So you can always email us and ask us, just like you would, tons of people stop into the store and say, hey, do you have this? You're allowed to do that even if you don't live close. You can send us an email and say, hey, do you have this? And we'll check for you. Uh-oh. Andrew thought he knew where they were.
No, I found the wood chain. I think I have chain links, and they're like a tortoiseshell color.
Maybe tortoiseshell color chain links in acrylic. He found wooden chain links. Anybody want wooden chain links? We have that too. I hear them.
There are these. I kind of cleaned up, which means I can't find anything. But that's not the acrylic.
We have wooden chain links.
The
if anybody
one is somewhere in front of me.
These are wooden chain links. They do not have a broken part. They're carved this way. So
can you imagine that?
I know. So these are fun. Suzanne says that might work. The wooden ones might work. Or maybe you're talking about the tortoise shell. I don't know. But we have 2 strands of these chains. Huh? Oh, he's got more. These are about, I'm going to estimate about 16 inches. That's just a quick glimpse estimation. So if you need the wooden chain, yeah, see, he has a lot more.
Well, the one chain, it looks like
6 strands of wooden chain. See, we have stuff all over. So if you need something, email us.
Kind of like this, but in a chain.
So, Suzanne, it would be like these kind of things, but in chain form.
And they have a thin opening in each of the links, and they're slightly twisted. And
she said show email. So send us an email, and Andrew can continue looking.
We can play this game.
Andrew loves the game. Not tonight. We got stuff to do. Maybe one day we'll have a live where you say, this is what I need, and Andrew will go hunt for it.
Hey, what do you call that? Go fish?
No. It's like kind of like hide and seek. Go fish, I guess. You say you have this card, and you put the card down if you do.
Oh, like Old Maid?
Old Maid. I used to play all those games with my mom.
I don't remember how playing any of that. It just got, that stuff disappeared.
All right, everybody. This has been long enough for y'all. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow. We have just a small grouping of new gemstones that we're going to show you. And then Andrew's maybe going to put together some quick lots for y'all. Maybe some bears.
It looks like an email from somebody.
Jermaine says treasure hunt. It is a treasure hunt. It's always a treasure hunt. Andrew, don't get that email. Boy, my hair is going wild today. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here hopefully tomorrow. All right, everybody. Bye now. Good night.